Look at what's happened to me.
I can't believe it myself. Suddenly I'm up on top of the world. Should have been somebody else.
Believe it or not, I'm walking on air. I never thought I could feel so free. Flying away on a wing and a prayer. Who could it be?
Believe it or not, it's just me. What a great song. And if you guys don't know that song, you're an idiot. I'm just joking. If you don't know that, you should definitely look into it. That is the opening intro song to Greatest American Hero. Classic 80s song. I've watched a bit of it. I haven't watched all of it, but I've watched a bit of it. Anyway, big shout out to the fans. Fears is feeling better. I had a Crohn's attack the other night, and some of today, it was no joke. I went home early from work. It was bad. Anyway, but I feel better. I got my coffee with me. Coffee first, according to my mug, but coffee first. So, give me 1 second. There we are. That's good stuff. Let me open up the chat here. I hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are doing great. And if you notice, that was my horrible impression of singing. So, can I sing? Yes. Am I the best singer? Not so much. But I made a good attempt. All right. We're doing great. There we are. The chat is open. The chat is live. We got 6 people. What's up? 6 people, 1 like, 3 topics. Celebrity crushes. Fears is going to try and narrow it down to the top 10 of my celebrity crushes. There's some sexy ladies out there in Hollywood land. There's a lot of fakes out in Hollywood and a lot of crap, but there's some hot ladies. All right, and then next we're going to review Evan Almighty. This is the sequel to Bruce Almighty. It was an alright watch. It was pretty good. The set design was, again, some of my favorite. I mean, they made a big-ass set. So, yeah. Anyway, yo! Garth Brooks says, Fears, I hit this sports parlay. I donate for you to a sing-along. You're going to donate and you want me to do a sing-along? Must I? I mean, obviously, if someone did a super chat, I mean, I would have to oblige by it, but, I mean, I really wouldn't want to sing. There's parts of my life. Every once in a while, I get that singing bug in me, and then that's when I do it. But, yeah. So we're gonna review this. Talk about celebrity crushes. I thought that would be a cool, interesting topic. What are your celebrity crushes? And then future inventions that I would like to see. Let's see. I'm a weirdo. I think Emma Stone is hot. She's pretty hot. Look, Garth Brooks, there is nothing to be... she's pretty hot. I haven't seen a picture of her in a little while. I'm pretty sure I know what she looks like, but let me just look on Google. Emma Stone. Yeah, she's hot. There's nothing to be weird about that. She's a very good-looking woman. Very good-looking. Why would you call yourself weird over that? She's pretty hot. I mean, she's gorgeous. So, I mean, there's nothing to be weirded out about that, I mean, she's pretty cute. She's definitely, I mean, she's up there. She may make the Fears Man's list tonight, We'll see. We definitely will see. But anyway, I hope you guys are doing good. I hope you guys are doing great. I hope you guys are doing fantastic. I'm going to let everybody know in the Discord that I'm live. So I got some good news and I got some bad news. So I wanted to talk about all that because you guys need to know about it. So, but let me just tell everybody that I'm live real quick. I am live, so come and hang out. And then, let's see. Give me 1 second here. There we go. I told everybody that I'm live. Let me call Larry real quick. I haven't talked to Larry in a long time. I'm going to talk to Larry and see what he's up to. Well, I'm going to try. I don't know if he'll pick up, but anyway. He could be working right now. Well, I'll try. I'll try him again later. I'm gonna try and call Walter White because he gave me like the coolest gift the other day. So I'm gonna try and Walter White. If you guys don't know, for a while we were at odds, but he finally contacted me one day and said, "Fears, I'm sick and tired of, trolling you. I shouldn't have trolled you. I'm sorry. Can we start fresh?" And I said, "Sure, sure." Because I try to give at least everybody at least one chance. Sometimes I've given people, like Yakov, I've given Yakov like 19 times. I'll probably never give Yakov another chance or Quentin. But I will be honest. Yakov has been getting me and him have been getting along a lot better in the Discord. I will say that. Quentin, he's trying. He has been trying. I'll give him that. He has been trying. By the way, shout out to my friend that I met at the convention, Super RetroCon, the guy who waves at things. Dude, check it out. I got your shirt on. The guy who waves. Hang on. The guy who waves at things. Heck yeah, man. I told you I would wear the shirt. I told you, buddy. Well, it's not that he didn't believe me. I'm just saying, he was like, "Oh, you don't have to wear it, Fears." I'm like, "Listen, man, you hooked me up with a free t-shirt." I said, I'm wearing it. So shout out to the guy that waves at things. He had a big ass booth. He had one of the biggest booths at Super RetroCon. He had all of his artwork on the table. He had t-shirts. He had his artwork on mugs, pins, and I forgot to pick up a pin though for my backpack, but that's all right. I'll catch him next time. I got something better than a pin. I got a t-shirt. So I said, this is free publicity, my friend. I said, I'll wear this a lot in the streams and the vlogs and the lives and the whole 9 yards. So yeah. Yo, fangirl Kate. She goes, woohoo! I caught the stream right when it started. That you did. Garth Brooks says, Rachel Wolfson from Jackass is pretty hot. Oh yeah, she's hot. Oh yeah. She's hot. Tinder Immortal says, yo! Hell yeah, dude. What's up, Tinder Immortal? Good to see you as always. The queen, not the princess, the queen of VHS. Bump. That's right. I hope your fiance doesn't mind that I say that. I mean, but you deserve it. You deserve that title. I have seen a portion of your VHSs, but I can only imagine the collection in its entirety, my friend. So, the queen of VHSs. Because you should always treat a lady with dignity and the highest respect. So, it would insult Mrs. Immortal if I said the princess of VHS. So, the queen of VHS, my friend. How are you? I hope everyone's doing well. Tinder Immortal, I think after this weekend, we should do our interview, our second interview next weekend. You let me know. Write me on Instagram, you let me know. So, anyway, I said there's good news and there's bad news. Let's start with the bad news first. There's a bunch of bad news. So I hate to put a damper on the stream, but You guys know I'm 100% real with you, and I don't try to hide anything. Last night, I came home early from work. I don't know what the hell I ate. I barely ate anything for dinner. I had a soup and a salad. That has never harmed Fears ever. So it was probably a random Crohn's attack. My boss came up to me and said, Fears, you don't look so good. You look kind of flushed in the face. And I said, oh, I've got a stomach cramp. I'll be fine. I'm sure I'll be okay. So I kept on working. An hour goes by, and I'm like, oh, shit, I'm not okay. And I ran to the bathroom, and I pretty much puked out a fucking lung. It was bad. Multiple amounts of puke. It was bad. Horrible. Garbage. It was bad, my friends. So then I came back, and he was like, Fears, where were you? Because I had been gone for about an hour, and I was like, yeah, I had my head stuck in a toilet. And he was like, oh my God, is it that bad? I'm like, yeah, tonight's pretty bad. And he's like, do you want to go home early? And I was like, yeah. So today I had a little bit of a stomach ache. It's gotten better, but pretty much last night I had my head stuck in a toilet. So it was pretty horrible. It was pretty bad. Pretty horrible, my friends. So I feel better. So I called Randall and I said, Randall, if I feel good enough tonight, I'm going into work. I still have a little bit of a cramp, a little bit of a stomach ache. Not as bad as yesterday, and today I've only puked once. Yesterday I puked a bunch. I mean, a lot. So I said, Randall, I said, if I'm still not feeling good tonight, I'll probably maybe call in tonight, maybe. I'm feeling better, but I said, Randall, I said, usually a Crohn's attack lasts, sometimes it only lasts a day, sometimes it lasts more than a day. So I said, I hope it doesn't, but I said, I think I'm just going to chill this weekend. So I'm probably going to go to Randall's next weekend. So that's some of the bad news. The first bit of bad news was that I had to go home early. It was horrible. It was pretty bad. Pretty bad, my friends. So I've just been kind of chilling all day. I took a few naps, and I edited a video. I'm almost done with the video. And I just kind of chilled. I watched more of the Big Bang Theory. I was only supposed to watch season 1, and now Fears is on season 5. I don't know. I just hadn't watched it in a while. And according to Quentin does not like the Big Bang Theory. To each their own. I don't know. Who likes the Big Bang Theory? Put a 1 in the chat if you like the Big Bang Theory. I love it. I think it's a great show. I kind of relate to the nerds because I am a nerd, you know? So, not as nerdy as these guys, but I am a nerd. So, it's a good watch, though. It's a good watch. So, and I'll be honest, I've got every fan on in this apartment because Fears, whenever I have a Crohn's attack, I fart a lot. I fart a lot. I'm not even kidding. I'm not trying to gross anyone out. That fan's on, and the fan in my bedroom is on to circulate the air. I opened up a window, for God's sakes, because Fears has been farting all day, because it's one of the side effects to Crohn's. Puking, farting, going to the bathroom a lot. It sucks, my friends. So, there's that. There's that. So that's the first bit of bad news. But I'll try to get to Randall's next weekend. How far is Randall? Usually it takes me about an hour and 45 minutes to get to Randall's. So almost 2 hours. Just under 2 hours. But usually without traffic, well, here's the thing. Without traffic, I can probably get there in about an hour. But because it's Florida, there's always traffic. So usually it takes an hour and 45 minutes. Usually. So there's that. So that's the first part of the bad news. The second part is, I don't know who this guy is. People say it's this lantern guy harassing me. I've took down 2 of his videos, and now he's being a baby back bitch, and he does that counter action strike, whatever. Like, oh, it's fair use, all that bullshit. So now I have to write a letter to YouTube, and I'm just like, this is so fucking childish. Oh my God. So, but he just, whoever this is, just keeps making videos, and they're so fucking stupid. Then Vision sent me another one that idiot made. He's basically just stealing my audio and stealing my videos, and I've had to deal with this before. Usually, the way it works is, I just keep taking their videos down until they get sick and tired of me taking their videos down, and either their channel comes down, or they just get sick and tired of me taking their videos down, and then they stop, and then they pick it up about a year later. And then once a year, I have to at least take down. And for some reason, they do it in 1 month, a lot of videos. They'll make a bunch of stupid videos all in 1 month. And then when I keep striking them, then eventually they let me have the rest of the year off. And then next year, they'll pick a month, and they do it again. And it's been like that since I've been in the community. So you have to wear them down, because eventually they get sick of making videos, editing videos, me taking them down, then them making another one, then me taking them down. You have to just wear them out. So I don't know if it's Lantern. People are telling me that it's Lantern, but I have no idea, because this idiot that's making all these videos and stealing all my video content, he or she or whoever hasn't put their face in the video. So I don't know who the hell it is. I don't know what the hell to believe. So there's that. Yo! Chicken Wizard, what's up? I ate at White Castle's for lunch today. That sounds good, buddy. So I'm a little rumble in the tummy at work. Oh, I hear you, buddy. I hear you. Yeah, but see, that's worth it, because I love White Castle. Every time I come home to Missouri, I get White Castle. They have this crap that kind of looks like White Castle out here called Crystals. I've ate it one time, and I was sick for like 3 or 4 days. I'll never eat Crystals again. It tasted good on the way down, but then it was like whenever I dated Casey back in 2019. I dropped her off, and on the way home, I thought, oh, I'll just stop for... Oh, wait, no, I'm sorry. We were on the way to go meet her parents, and I ate it on the very last day of hanging out with her parents and meeting. So during the weekend, I was fine. But on the way home, she's like, you don't look so good. And I said, I think it's that crystal stuff. And she's like, have you ever had crystals? And I said, there's something like it in Missouri called White Castle. And then she's like, oh, no. She's like, I'm sure White Castle is better than Crystals. She goes, Crystals is kind of like a second version of what they make. And I was like, well, it tasted good, but nothing will overcome White Castle. And then things got worse and worse and worse, and then I pretty much took 4 days off of work back then, and I almost died because I ate Crystals. It was bad. So I understand, Chicken Wizard. I understand. What's up, Kyle? Good to see you. Man, I have not seen Kyle in the chat in quite a while. Good to see you again, my friend. Chicken Wizard says, say yes to VHS. I mean, you should talk to Tinder Immortal. She's got a lot of VHS. Thanks for the hearts, by the way. I don't know who's giving me all the hearts, but thanks. So, yeah. So, yeah. Well, obviously, I was supposed to hang out with Claire tonight, too, and I said because my stomach's hurting me a little bit, I canceled. So, I said, is there any way that we could hang out sometime next week? So, she's like, sure. She goes, if you don't feel good. I said, I don't. So, yeah. So I feel better, but not well enough to go on a date by any means. So yeah. Rumble. If I lay on the couch or if I sit Indian style, it doesn't hurt as much. But if I walk around, oh my God, it hurts so bad. I've only had this coffee, and I had some orange juice this morning, and I had some toast. Because usually toast is easy to process, and I'm like, well, I'm not going to starve myself. I have to have something to eat, so. But I haven't had any lunch or any dinner, so I'm going to try and make some more toast after the stream and lay down and have a nap. And I hope to God I feel better to go to work. If not, then my boss understands. Because he said, I don't remember if he said it's his sister or his cousin. He has someone in his family that has Crohn's. So thank God he understands, because Whenever it hits me, it hits me. So yeah. No, I have not told her about my Crohn's, but I probably should, Carmine. If we continue to hang out, I'm gonna have to tell her that some days I'm gonna have good days and some days I'm gonna have bad days. And today and yesterday have been bad days. Well, today hasn't been as bad as yesterday. I pretty much wanted to die. I shit you not. I was puking. I was like, "Yep, hey God, I'll see you in about 2 minutes," because I literally feel like crap. Yeah, I feel like crap. Today, not as bad. Not as bad. So yeah. By the way, today is Vision's dad's birthday. So he would have been 65. So in the chat, I prayed for Vision's dad yesterday. Because as we all know, Vision's dad unfortunately passed away like my dad. But we should celebrate his birthday. So everybody in the chat, say happy birthday to Vision's dad. I wish I would know Vision's dad's name. But Mr. Visions, happy birthday, my friend. So yeah. So I definitely, I did a quick prayer yesterday in yesterday's stream. So, and I know Visions doesn't really believe in religion, but I do. And I'm like, well, listen, man, you don't have to believe it, but I'm your buddy, I'm your pal, so I'll shoot you a prayer your way. So I prayed for Visions, I prayed for his dad, and I prayed for the entire Visions family. So everybody that does believe in religion in the chat, say happy birthday to Vision's dad. And if you don't believe in religion, then just shoot some positive vibes in the chat, my friend. So anyway, so there's all that bad stuff. And really, I don't really care that this guy is making videos about me because it's always the same stupid shit, you know? I'm either fucking pumpkins in the videos, or I'm a Nazi because I take down so many videos, which I never got because I'm like, if someone's making a horrible video about you, you wouldn't want that video up, so you would just take it down, you know? And a few times, I haven't been able to get it taken down because YouTube, about 10 times out of 12, YouTube listens to me and they take it down. And they leave it down. But whenever those idiots do that, oh, it's fair use and counter-strike bullshit, then you have to write a long-ass paragraph of why it's mine and why it should be kept down. So I'm going to have to do that here shortly. And it's just a pain in the ass. So sometimes I don't even care. Sometimes I'm like, oh, whatever. If they're bound and determined to keep it up, then fuck them, you know. So a few times, one, I haven't cared. Two, even if I write all that crap, sometimes YouTube sides with them. And it's a bunch of horse shit, you know. So, anyway. So, yeah. Well, awesome Garth Brooks, and awesome Chicken Wizard, and awesome Carmine for saying all those positive things for Visions and for his dad. I told Visions that we were live. Chicken Wizard said, "Hail Father Visions, glory to you and your son." Hell yeah. Sorry about your loss, Visions, and then I'm celebrating the life of Visions' dad with a 40-ounce beer. There you go. And some ramen noodles. Nice. God, I haven't had ramen, Carmine, in forever. It's been a minute. It's been a while. Anyway, yeah, I just wanted to say happy birthday. No big deal to Vision's dad. Because I know Visions would do the same for my dad. My dad's birthday recently passed. My dad's birthday is March 14th. And one day me and Visions were talking. I said, hey, Vision, I said, you never told me when your dad's birthday was. And he said, oh, it's the 4th. And I said, oh, okay, cool. So, yeah. Anyway, if you guys didn't see the last video that I put up on my main channel, big shout out to Walter White, my friends. He got me another Steelbook. So, hey, Jason, Fears is up to 51, my friends. So, we're getting there. Plus, he gave me a Vigo the Carpathian miniature painting. I just need to get a frame for it. And I think I'm going to put it in my bathroom because I told you guys I'm turning my entire bathroom into a Ghostbuster theme. Remember, I've vlogged a couple times in my bathroom. I've showed you guys. On the floor, I have a Ghostbuster bathroom mat. And then I've got 2 Ghostbuster things in frames. I got a painting of the ghost symbol on the wall. And then I have a replica of one of those Ghostbuster magazines, you know, from the movie. Like, whenever the Ghostbuster business gets real popular, they make the papers and all that. So I've got one on this wall, right over here, and then I've got one in the bathroom. I need to get all those newspapers. I haven't collected them all, but it's on the to-do list, my friends. And I thought, right above the toilet, Vigo the Carpathian. Randall thought that was fucking hilarious. He's like, really? Really, Fierce? I'm like, well, it goes with the bathroom Ghostbuster theme. He's like, no, he's like, I'm just saying. He goes, do you really want to have Vigo the Carpathian sitting behind you while you're taking a shit? I said, I think the better question is, Randall, why wouldn't I have Vigo the Carpathian behind me while I'm taking a shit? So there it is. So I think it's going to go above the toilet, my friends. So thanks, Walter. Thanks for adding to the Ghostbuster bathroom theme, my friends. Because I already found a Ghostbuster rugs online on Amazon, and I found a Ghostbuster shower curtain. I just haven't bought it yet, but it's on the to-do list. It's a work in progress. So I want to call Walter. I hope he picks up. So I'm going to call him on Discord. I'm going to try and say thank you. I've tried a couple of times, and either he hasn't picked up. He wrote me the last time and said, hey, Fierce, sorry I didn't pick up your call. I'm reading it right now because I have the Discord open. I was at work, buddy. Sorry I missed your call. I'm glad you liked the painting, blah, blah, blah. I said, hey, no worries, man. I said, I just wanted to say thanks. And he said, I hope you like it, bud. I didn't see it live, but I saw the video that you made on Fears, man. I would have gotten a bigger painting, but it would have been too expensive. And I said, I love it, man. Love it. Please, next stream, make yourself a profile so you can comment in the chat. I said, thanks so much, buddy. I love it. And he said, glad you like it. And I said, I don't just like it. I love it, my friend. You know? Plus, I told Walter, that painting is big enough. I said, that's big enough. You know? And I said, I will never mock a loving and loyal fan. I will never make fun of anything a fan gives me, because they sent something to me out of the kindness of their hearts, my friends. So when Walter's like, well, Fears, I would have got a painting that was bigger, but it would have been too expensive. I'm like, you're using your own hard-earned money. What you sent me was absolutely fine, and I appreciate it. You could have sent me a painting this small. It doesn't have to be fucking big. I was like, what you sent was good enough. So I hope Walter picks up, because I want to give him a proper thank you and tell him thanks so much. So here we go. If he doesn't pick up this, I'm just going to say it on camera, so whenever he watches this back, he'll hear it. Walter, you pick up that phone call, you son of a bitch. Now! I'm just joking. I'm just playing around. Just playing around. Alright, he didn't pick up. Listen, here's the deal. I'll try and call you maybe in tomorrow's show or the next show, because I do want to get you on camera in the show. But hey, man, thanks so much for sending me a steelbook. Me love steelbooks. But not just that. You know I love art, Walter. Any type of art, but especially Ghostbuster art, because I love me some Ghostbusters. I love Ghostbusters. I crave Ghostbusters. I enhance Ghostbusters. Ghostbusters is my life. There's not one scene out of that movie that I don't like. It is my favorite film. So, Walter, I tip my hat off to you, my friend. You're the man, dude. You are the fucking man, and I appreciate that. So, double thumbs up, buddy. Thanks so much. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm writing visions. I said, hope you can make it. I'm live right now. Yeah, dude. All right. There we are. Pretty much everybody in the community is here. Crackpot said, LOL, Fierce canceled a date. Never thought I'd see the day. You know, I do have dates. You know, I haven't had one in a while. A long while. I'm not going to lie. It's been 5 years, but I am a busy guy. I have canceled stuff before. It's not a lie, Crackpot. I talked I talked to Claire. I talked to Claire today. I'm not lying. Why would I lie about that? I don't feel up to 100%. I'm like at 85% right now. I'm okay, but I was like, I know it would be a drag if I went on a date when my stomach is cringing from time to time. So I have no reason to lie about that. So yeah, thanks for the hearts. I don't know who's giving me hearts again, but thank you. So yeah. So crackpot, you can believe what you want, but I don't feel good. I feel okay, but I don't feel 100%. So yeah. Crackpot, that was pretty funny. He put up a picture of inside the Fears Mobile, and I guess I don't know who's inside of this car, but that was pretty funny. Inside someone's car, he uploaded a photo on Discord of someone that transformed their front row seat in their car into a toilet. So they basically put a toilet seat into a car, and he said, "The new Fears Mobile." That's funny. That was pretty funny. It's not true, you know. It would be convenient though if I had a toilet in the Fears Mobile, but I thought it was pretty funny. I thought that was really funny. So yeah, he called it the Fears Mobile. That was pretty funny. I'll give him that. That was pretty funny. that was pretty damn funny. So yeah. Anyway, and then I don't know what Yakov uploaded a bunch of cartoon pictures of some guy screaming his ass off. I don't know what that's about. Yakov's a little weird though, but I don't know why. There's all these cartoon photos of. It says you need to pick a side, antibiotics, and just some random guy screaming his ass off in this cartoon. They're funny though. The cartoons are pretty funny. All right, I'm gonna close the Discord and get back to you guys. Anyway, that was funny though. I just thought it was funny that he drew. Well, he didn't draw. I guess he photoshopped it inside someone's car, and then he put a toilet in, like, as the front seat. And I was like, that's pretty fucking hilarious. Anyway. No, I didn't go on a date today, Tinder Immortal. I wanted to, but, I mean, I was like, well, I can't lie to her. I was like, if I go on a date, I'm not going to be my 100%. So I just called her, and I said, hey, Claire, I said, it's John. I said, listen, I said, two things of bad news. I said, you know how I said I was going to go to Randall's this weekend? And she was like, yeah. I said, well, depending on how good I feel today and tonight will determine if I go to hang out with Randall. And she's like, oh, you don't feel good? I said, no. I said, I went home early last night from work. I said, and she's like, oh, from what? I said, either I ate something bad, I said, or I had an attack. And I told her that I had stomach problems. I didn't tell her yet that I had Crohn's. I said, I think my stomach's acting up. That's exactly what I said. And she's like, oh, no. She's like, did you eat something bad? I said, I don't know. I said, sometimes I have random stomach attacks. Sometimes if I eat something bad, it can go from that. And I said, it's weird, though. I said, it's got a mind of its own. Even if I take my Crohn's medicine, I've told you guys this before, Crohn's disease is a weird disease. Even if I take my Crohn's medicine, if it's already decided, I don't care that Fears took his medicine today, I'm going to hurt him no matter what. It will. Trust me, I've been there many times. And it's bad when it happens. So, I guess last night was one of those days, because I took my Crohn's medicine before I went off to work. And all I had was a soup and a salad last night. And usually salad, I know salad's rough, but it usually never hurts me, so it could have been the salad. I don't know. But I had chicken noodle soup. I've never had a problem with that, ever. I've been eating that since I was 4 years old. Never had a problem with it. Never. So, your guess is as good as mine. But I appreciate everybody watching. I don't know, the last couple of weeks, the last couple of months, Fears' viewing numbers have been way up. So, that's awesome. Plus, D-Man gave me a super chat last night, which I royally thank him so much. And I hadn't had one of those in quite a while, so thanks, D-Man. I appreciate that. He gave Fears $2. So I was like, listen, every penny counts, my friend. Because normally, whatever money I make off of YouTube, I try to put back. Like, when I got my first YouTube paycheck, I used some of the money to pay my gas bill. I'm sorry, not my gas bill, my water bill, which is like around $25 to $30 usually. So I used a little bit of it for that. And then the rest, this was, I bought something at Disney World while I was vlogging at Disney World. So I try to put the money back into the vlogs or into the streams or just into the channel in general, my friends. So yeah. So I appreciate all the new the new viewers and the old viewers and all that good stuff. Let's see. It's probably the pool of ranch that you used on your salad. I didn't put much ranch on my salad, Crackpot. He just wrote that in the Discord. I was just about to close the Discord and he wrote that. Well, I've learned over the years I get trolled if I put a lot of ranch on. I just put a couple of dabs now. You know, I just go like that and just sprinkle it around just to make sure it's lightly covered. Because if I put a lot of it on, then I get trolled about how much ranch I put on my salad for about 6 months, and it's not even fucking worth the hassle. So yeah. Anyway, sometimes I hate sitting here. I mean, I love the backdrop, but literally, I don't know, for some reason, when I sit over here, my foot gets numb sometimes. And that's why I have to move around like this. But it never gets... I think it's gotten numb when I sit over there in front of the couch, maybe once or twice. But it always gets numb over here, and I always have to, like, move my foot around for the numbingness to go away, and it sucks. I have to, like, move my foot around. Anyway. So, yeah, well, hopefully we'll see how my stomach does tomorrow, my friends. So, yeah. And I was really looking forward to hanging out with Randall, you know. But at least I'll get to catch up on some video projects this weekend. I'll be honest, I just really wish this Lantern guy would just fucking leave me alone. I don't even know if it's Lantern. So if you guys find out whoever's doing this to Fears, you let me know. Because I don't know who to believe. Like, Vision sent me a video, said, hey, Fears, like, Lantern made another one. And then when I went to the guy's channel, it was under a different name. It was under, like, Michael something. And I was like, well, that's not Lantern's name. I don't think. I really don't know his real name, but he always goes by Lantern on YouTube. Then I'm like, I've never even talked to Lantern, because Lantern hangs out with Mattman and all those other fucking idiots, and like Mattman's fucking younger minions, and we all know what that means. And I'm just like, look, leave me. I don't want anything to do with you fucking idiots, because we all know why. Because Mattman is a disgusting shitbag, and I'm sure. And I'm sure Lantern is just the same way, because I've heard stories. And I don't want to spread gossip, but people in the community have told me, hey, Fierce, you know how you hate Mattman? I'm like, yeah. And he goes, well, Lantern's just as bad. I was like, all right, yeah, I'm done. I'm like, I don't want to hear anything else because it'll gross me the fuck out. So, yeah. Anyway. So, yeah. I don't understand why he's coming after me. I don't know. It usually happens at least once a year. Like I said, once a year. Some idiot will be like, hey, I haven't made a troll video in a while. And they'll make like 4 or 5 in a row. I'll take them all down, or I'll take as many as I can down. And then eventually that person gets sick of me striking their channel or taking their channel down, and then they have to make a new one. And then they leave me alone for about 6 months to a year, and then they just start. It always happens at least once a year. Always. Always. And it's just a pain in the ass. I never understood the inside joke with you and ranch. Well, I'll explain it, Chicken Wizard. One time, I put a little bit too much ranch. Oh, no, I'm sorry, 2 times. There's a vlog where me and Carrie hung out, and I just did it as a joke. I just put an ungodly amount of ranch on my salad, and she took out her phone, and she made a little, like, video on her phone of me eating the salad, and it was fucking saturated with ranch. And I said, hey, Carrie, I said, can you send me that? I said, I'll put that video in the vlog, which I did. People saw it. They thought it was fucking hilarious. I thought it was fucking hilarious. Of course, the trolls had a field day with it. So that's, I think, one reason. Then another reason, I accidentally spilled some ranch at a buffet. And they don't believe me, but I swear to God, I went up to the manager and said, I'm sorry, could you have someone clean this up? I basically had my salad, and I grabbed the little, the little spoon where you get some ranch, and I went like this to put it on the salad, and it dripped over some other, so it basically, the ranch got in some other like salad dressings, and then it got on the countertop. And I was like, oh shit, well, I didn't mean to spill all that. And so I went up to the manager or the supervisor or whoever, and I said, can you, I said, I wanted to say I'm sorry, I accidentally spilled some. And they said, oh, don't worry, it happens all the time, we'll take care of it. And I said, great, and then I went back to my seat. Oh, and God, Quentin and all these other idiots were like, yeah, you're such a liar, Fears, that never happened, you didn't go up to someone. I'm like, believe whatever you want. I'm like, I felt bad because I spilt it. And I went up and said, I'm sorry, hey, can you clean this? And they said, it happens all the time, we'll take care of it. And I said, that is the honest to God truth. But they never believed me. And oh God, Chicken Wizard, they made so many videos about that. I took almost all of them down. I think 1 or 2 is still up, but I tried to get all of those down. I got most of them down, but that's the reason. But yeah. And another reason is because ranch is my favorite salad dressing. I mean, I like, that one's my favorite, and then whenever I go to Olive Garden, I always forget the name. It's that vinaigrette thing that they just sprinkle on the lettuce. That one's good. It's like their house. Their house dressing. Their house dressing is fantastic. And it's got vinegar in it, and whatever it is, that's probably my second favorite. You know, the house dressing that they put on the Olive Garden salad, because I love their salad bowls. A few times, like me and Randall went one time, not the last one in the vlog, but a few times me and Randall went in the past, and he said, hey, Fears, what are you going to get for your entree, for your main course? I said, nothing, Randall. I said, I'm just going to eat lettuce and breadsticks, because that's what they're known for. Their breadsticks are amazing. Their salads are amazing. And Randall's like, really, Fears? You're not going to have anything for dinner? I said, yeah, I'm going to have some salad for dinner. I'm like, and so I asked for like 2 bowls, and I just made like 3 or 4 like little salads, and I had like 2 or 3 breadsticks, and then I had a soda, and I was like, I'm good. So yeah. It's not canceled, Tinder Immortal. It's just, well, a better word is delayed. It's delayed. It's delayed. So, it's delayed. So, I'm going to try to go next weekend. So yeah. Can we get a grocery shop? I can't even talk. I'm tired. Can we get a grocery shopping fear stream? If I remember. Yeah, I can do one of those like on my phone. So yeah. Oh, and then Crackpot says, well, it has dairy in it, Fears. I know, but for some reason, ranch has never hurt me. Ever. Ranch has never hurt me. Because people have said, oh, well, it's got dairy in it. Ever since I had that surgery from that car wreck, that lady, the surgeon, she must be a great surgeon, because, like, even though I have a scar, I'd rather have a scar than be dead. She's like, well, she goes, even though you'll have a scar for the rest of your life, at least you'll be alive. And I was like, yeah, that's fine. You know, I'd rather have a scar on my body than be dead, you know? So she said, well, actually, she goes, I kind of helped. She goes, I kind of helped you. She goes, I snipped off a little bit of, like, your small and large intestine and stretched it, and it took some stress off your intestines. So she goes, you should be able, I can't remember all the technical jargon that she said, but she goes, try and eat some cheese and try and eat some milk. And, like, I used to never have cheese on my pizza. And one day, I shit you guys not, I totally forgot. Like, me and Sam were playing video games, and he just handed me the pizza, and I forgot to rip off the cheese. I went, oh yeah, thanks, man. I'm eating pizza, and we're playing games, and all of a sudden on the drive home, I went, oh shit, I just ate a fucking cheese pizza with Sam. Oh shit, I'm gonna be shitting my brains off tonight. I didn't shit once, and I was like, well, that was a nice surprise. I'm like, damn, cool, awesome. So now I can process some milk, some cheese, but I guess it's certain kinds, because I'll have like a cheese pizza on one, and then like one time I went to the grocery store and I said, well, let me try another one. And I tried another pizza, and whatever cheese was on that did not agree with me. So I have to kind of pick and choose which ones are okay and which ones are not. I don't know. It's a weird fucking disease. Thanks, man. That would be cool. I don't understand. I mean, I'll be honest, Carmine. Nothing against you. Wouldn't it be kind of boring? It's just going to be me grocery shopping, getting the things that Fierce likes to eat. So I don't know if that would be entertaining, but I mean, if you want it, I mean, whenever I can remember to do one, I'll definitely do one. So yeah. But no, Tinder Immortal, it's never canceled. Just whenever me and Randall can't hang out, it's always delayed. So I'll probably go and hang out with him next weekend. And I called Randall. So I called Claire first. Plus, she texted me before I called her. And she was like, hey, what's up? How you doing? She was, I get off of work at such and such time. And I was like, oh, cool. And I thought, well, I better call her. So I called her and I said, hey, I don't want to, make you wait or anything. I said, I'm not feeling good today. I said, I'm not up to par. She's like, oh, what happened? And then I went into the whole spiel that I told you guys. And then probably 10 minutes later, I called Randall. I was like, Randall, I'm just not in the mood to hang out this weekend. I said, if I change my mind, Randall, I said, it depends on how I feel tonight, which I'm about it, like I said, 85%. So it's not bad, but it's not good. I said, it all depends on how I feel tonight, Randall. I said, I'll let you know. And he was like, okay. And he's like, you don't have to come if you don't want to, Fears. We can always do it next weekend. I said, most likely it'll be next weekend, buddy. But I said, if I change my mind, I'll definitely call you and text you and let you know. And he was like, yeah, man. So I was looking forward to hanging out with Randall because, I mean, it's different whenever you hang out face to face. I mean, me and Randall hang out in the lives and shit all the time, and I'll call him on Facebook, and you guys will hear his voice and shit, but, you always like to hang out with your buddies in person, Let's see. Carmine says, I like seeing the things that are in Florida. I mean, go for it, I'm just saying, it's just food, so, I mean, it's going to be kind of boring. I'm not trying to make you angry, Crackpot. He goes, here comes the fake doctor story. It's not fake. It's not fake. And he said, nope, you're not going to bait me into getting angry. I'm not trying to get anyone angry, Crackpot. Not at all. So if you get angry, it's your own damn fault. But I'm not trying to get anyone angry. I don't know why Yakov put a McDonald's picture in the Discord, but it looks very vintage, so I'm going to give it a heart. Let's see. No, I'll give it a thumbs up. Let's see. I'll do it later. Anyway, I hope everyone's having a good day, but that's all the bad news. But the good news is we got a couple of shows coming up, and I'm really excited. And I've been planning my vacation, so I kind of let my mom know. So, Chicken Wizard, I'm thinking I may come either. I don't want to have my mom wait all the way to July, so I think I'm gonna come either in May or June. So I'll definitely let you know, but I'll let you know when I'm coming, Chicken Wizard, and because you said there's a Toyman show in May and in June, right? And in July. I need to go to my friend Chris's Toyman show in. Well, here, let's look it up right now. Let me go to Toyman, and I'll tell you right now, because normally he's good about posting all the dates and all that stuff. I love Chris's show. Chris's show keeps getting bigger and bigger every single year. Every single year he has more shows. I think his dad started with 3 or 4 shows back in the 70s and 80s, and then when Chris's dad died, his dad gave Chris the show. And then Chris went from 3 or 4 shows to 9 shows. Now he's up to he does 10 to 14 shows a year. Kind of like how Jeff does it, and it's fantastic. So Toyman, there it is. Toyman Toy Show. There it is. Yeah, I miss his show. His show is always a blast. So May 5th is the one in May, and then the one in there's not one in June. So I either have to go to the May one or I have to go to the July one. So I guess I'll be coming in May because I don't want to wait make my mom wait all the way for July to see her baby boy. Plus I miss my mom and I miss going to visit my dad's grave because I'm definitely going to do that. So I guess I'll be coming the first week in May then, because May 5th is the show. There's one on January 14th, March 10th, May 5th, July 14th, August 25th, September 29th, November 3rd, and December 8th. So he's got 8 shows so far. But I know Chris. Usually Chris will add a couple of shows like during the year. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty awesome. And Chicken Wizard, it seemed like he just posted a lot of photos on his Toyman show, because damn, I'm checking out some cool vintage shit on his Toyman thing, and whoo, pretty good stuff. I'm liking it. I'm definitely liking it. And I know sometimes like movie cars show up. Oh shit, Butch Patrick was at the March show. I've met him twice. If you guys don't know who Butch Patrick is, he's the guy that played Eddie Munster. He's the guy that played Eddie Munster in the Munsters. So I've met him twice. I've met him at Wizard World Comic Con way back in the day. And then I met him at the Halloween and Attractions show that I used to go to. I went to that show like 4 years in a row. I miss going to that show. They still put that show on. It's a massive Halloween, like, going nuts, epic show. It's like 4 days long, Halloween everything. One of the coolest things I ever bought there, you guys, was they had Michael Myers themed coffee. And I was like, oh, fuck yeah, I'm going to get some. I was like, hell yeah. And I remember I showed it to one of my buddies, and he was like, really, Fears? Really? And I said, what? He's like, really? Michael Myers coffee? He's like, you love him that much? I was like, you bet your ass I do, buddy. And he's like, Fears? He goes, you and this fucking Michael Myers shit. I'm like, what? I'm like, I love it. I'm like, it's a great movie. He's like, I don't know, man. He goes, that's taking it a little far with Michael Myers coffee. And I was like, it's in the vlog. I'm like, well, no, I don't know if it's in the vlog. Back when I went to that show, Vine was real big. TikTok had not been created yet. So if you go back in the videos on Fearsman 26 or Fears Vlogs, I can't remember where I uploaded it. There's shitloads of Halloween and Attraction Vine videos. And I saved them all, and I just edited them together. And I just made so many cool, like, little short Vine videos of all this zombie shit, and it's really cool. And in one of those Vine videos, I believe, I showed off the Michael Myers coffee. It was good. It was good coffee, by the way. So, yeah. So, I need to go back to do that show. But it was cool. I hope Visions makes the show. Well, he's probably hanging out with his family. So, because today is a big day. So, that's probably why he's not here. But I hope he makes the show. He said he was going to hang out with his brother tomorrow a little bit. I hope he did. I hope he got to hang out with his brother for a little bit. He said he was going to get some pizza and hang out with his brother. And I was like, do it, man. Do it. You know, I said, you know, it's your dad's birthday. I said, that's an important day. Do it. So I hope he's having a good time with his brother, because family is important. You guys know I've said that as long as you guys have known me. Family and friends are absolutely the most important thing in everyone's lives. And if it isn't, shame on you. You should make family and friends a priority. So I'm actually looking forward to seeing my family. I haven't seen them in a little while. So yeah. No show in June, unfortunately. I know. That's what I'm saying, Chicken Wizard. So I'm going to have to come in May. So I guess tomorrow or this weekend I'll call my mom and be like, hey, Mom, looks like I'm coming in May. And I'm going to have to tell my boss here, you know, if I go in tomorrow or if I don't go in tomorrow, I'll tell him on Monday when I get back to work because I have the weekends off. I'll be like, yeah, I'm going in May. Because I have to tell him way in advance. So if I tell him now, it'll be enough time. Because all he needs, he said, my boss is really cool. He's like, Fears, if you tell me a week before, I'm just going to look at you and laugh and go, yeah, that's not going to fucking happen. He goes, but if you tell me like 4 or 5 weeks in advance, which if I tell him this week or next week, it should be enough time. He'll be like, yep, I got you covered. Because he always has to have time while I'm gone to get someone to take all my shifts. So it should be all right if I tell him here soon. But yeah, Chicken Wizard, you would think it's the middle of the year, June. You think they'd have a show? I don't know. You know how Chris is, Chicken Wizard. He always switches up the schedule every single year, you know. So, and the last time I went to the show, when I met you, Chicken Wizard, I went up to Chris and he was like, Fears, man, I miss you at the shows, filming. And I was like, I miss you too, man. I'm like, but we keep in touch on Facebook and Instagram and all that. He's like, yeah, it's not the same though, man, without the Fears man at the Toy Man show. And I was like, well, listen, I said, if I ever move back to Missouri, I said, I'll start coming to your shows all the time. So, yeah. So, Patrick Book wasn't doing any photos, otherwise I would have got a photo. Really? He didn't take any? He didn't take any photos? Really? He was only doing autographs. Wow. Wow. Which is, I don't know, Chicken Wizard, I don't know, that's... Anytime I've met him, he's always been cool. I've met him twice. At Wizard World, and I met him at that Halloween attraction. And every single time I've met him, I've asked, can I get a photo? Can I get an autograph? And so I've got 2 autographs from him. I kept them back in Missouri in a box. I've always gotten a photo with him. And one of those 2 meetings, I asked, hey, Butch, I'm begging you, can I please interview you for my YouTube channel, and I'll put it on my main channel. And he was like, yeah, go nuts, Fears. He goes, find someone to record it. So I just grabbed someone and said, hey, can you just film this real quick while I interview Butch? And I got like a 4-minute interview with him, and it's been on my main channel for like years. Usually he's pretty cool with that shit, Chicken. I wonder why he wasn't taking photos with his fans. Because like I said, never had a problem with that guy taking photos anytime I've met him. So, I don't know. That's kind of weird. And usually, that's pretty funny that you said it was kind of expensive. Normally, whenever I've met him, his prices, from what I remember back in the day, were pretty reasonable. But I don't know. You know, through the years, maybe he changed his mind on certain things. But whenever I met him, totally cool. He was like, film me, ask me whatever you want, go nuts, Fears, take photos, like, film whatever you want, do whatever you want, let's make it fun, let's make the interview fun. I'm like, oh, sweet. I like that. Go for it, you know? So, yeah. Oh, man, you thinking about moving back? No, I said if I ever move back home, Carmine. I told Chris, I said, I'll start coming to your shows again if I start. I said if I move back home. But I have no intention to move back anytime soon. So, yeah. I wonder why he did that, Chicken Wizard. That's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of not usual behavior for him. Because, again, I've met him twice, and he's like the nicest guy in the world. I don't know, maybe he just didn't feel like taking photos that day. You know, normally, like, I could only imagine if you're a celebrity, every single person wanting a photo. I'm sure it can get kind of tiring after a while, but I would make it a habit. If I ever became a celebrity, I'd be like, well, they want a photo, you know, and they're paying me their money to get an autograph, so the least I can do is take a photo with everybody. So even if I got tired, I'd be like, I don't care, Fears, you're taking a photo with every single person that goes up to your booth. You know? That's just me, though. Because you want to make the fans' experience as cool as possible. I mean, that's what I'm thinking, you know? I don't know. He is an older guy, though, so he probably got tired. But it looks like Chris interviewed him on his Toy Man show, so I'm going to share it to my Facebook, and I'm going to watch that interview after I get done with the stream, because I haven't talked to Butch Patrick in quite a long time, since the last time I interviewed him, which was 2017, 2018. That was the last time I went to that Halloween and attractions show, so it's been a minute. It's been a minute, my friends. So, yeah. Where's LC, man? I don't know. Let's call him. Well, no, actually, it's already 10:15. I don't want to interrupt him and his family. Tomorrow's stream, if I do a stream tomorrow, I'll give him a call. I don't know. Maybe he's taking a break, you know? Maybe. He could be. I have no idea. I texted him about 2 or 3 weeks ago, and he said, hey, man, I hope you're doing well. And I invited him to that Kissimmee show, and he almost showed up. But he said, I think he called me and said, hey, Fears, I can't. He goes, my wife's using the car. I got he goes, I have to take care of the kiddo. And he goes, my wife had to borrow my car to do something. I was like, hey, no worries, man. I'm like, I get it. I'm like, you're a dad. You're busy. So he's probably just busy, with his family and stuff. So anyway. All right, moving on. Well, all I got to say is I hope all these troll videos or whatever Lantern's doing or whoever the hell is doing it, hopefully they get tired of this crap because it's so childish. I've never made a troll video of anyone. Now, there's a difference. We have killed some trolls and mentioned trolls in the Fears Man cartoons. Oh no, we haven't killed a troll yet. The key word is yet in a Fears Man cartoon. It's coming, definitely. Because all those motherfuckers deserve to die. I'm just saying, they're pretty evil shits. So Fears Man will get his revenge, and my superhero will kill them in the cartoon. And there's not a goddamn thing they can do about it, because it's a cartoon. And we're not gonna use their likeness, so then they can't copyright strike it. They used my likeness. No, fuck you. We didn't use your likeness. We're gonna change all their names. So instead of Horrible Harry, Horrible Larry. Instead of Asshole in New Zealand, Duty. Doody. Duty. Because he's full of shit. He is shit. He's the worst human being ever. There's not a goddamn thing they can do about it. So yeah. It's going to be great. It's going to be fun. But yeah, I've never made a troll video, though. Besides me telling Randall, hey, we should kill all those guys in the cartoon. Randall thought it was funny. And he's like, we should do that. I'm like, no, it's not if we should. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. But I don't know. The thing is, I don't even know if it's... I almost said Chicken Wizard. Chicken Wizard, you're not a troll. Excuse me. I don't even know if it's Green Lantern. People, it's like half the community tells me, oh, it's him, Fears. But then I'm like, well, his name isn't Michael. People tell me his name is this. So I don't even know what to believe anymore. You know what I'm saying? Anyway. All right, let's get to the first topic. Let's start things off with a bang. Well, when I find out more information, I'll let you guys know. All right. Evan Almighty. It was a good watch. It's the sequel to Bruce Almighty. So if you guys have ever seen Bruce Almighty, I love Bruce Almighty, if I'm being honest. The sequel, it's okay. It's all right. I do like Steve Carell. He is a funny guy. He's a funny actor, funny comedian. He is a funny guy. So, but it just wasn't as good as the first one. Steve is pretty funny, but he's no Jim Carrey. Not by any stretch of the imagination, my friends. So, Bruce Almighty gets a 9 out of 10. Evan Almighty gets an 8 out of 10. And it's for the sole reason of Steve Carell is funny, but he's not as funny as Jim Carrey. Now, but my favorite thing is the sets they built. They built an entire cul-de-sac with houses, and then on his side, right by his house, they made not the entire arc. They made it about half, because in the movie, they had to have a bunch of shots of him and his family building the ark, and they get about halfway, and then the government tries to tell him to stop making it. So that's why they didn't have a full arc. And then when he finally does finish it, the ark breaks off the little pedestals that he put on, and then it floats down, whenever the Great Flood comes. And they digitally made it the entire arc, but they actually made half an arc. And I watched all the bonus features, and they said they went into the Bible and got all the measurements, and they said, how big would it be if we made about half an arc? And the fucker was huge. So let me just say this. Noah had his work cut out for him when he made that boat, my friends. So it says, and it comes with deleted scenes, outtakes, architects build Noah's Ark, Steve Carell unscripted, animals on set 2x2, the mighty green set. So they did a lot of green screen, but half the ship they built, it was pretty damn impressive. I mean, they built an inside and outside. They had a door come down. I was like, damn, for half an arc? That's pretty. I love big sets. I don't mind a little green screen. I'm kind of old school. I love like whenever they make. I'll give you an example. I watched a little bit of the new. What's it called? They've added on to the Chucky series. Now Chucky's on television, and some of those are digital shots and some of them are puppets. And I'm like, you guys are fucking morons. Chucky is always better with a robotic puppet. And if you ever watch the bonus features on now I have these. Let's see. I haven't got them all, but I've got a few of them now. I've got 3, 2. 3 doesn't have any bonus features, but Child's Play 2 and 1 have tons of bonus features on them. And you see all these wires going up the puppet. And whenever you're reacting to something real, it's going to look better to me on film. That little kid that was like interacting, I've met him. His name is Alex Vincent. He's such a cool guy. I met him and interviewed him as an adult at a con, and he's a really cool fucking guy. And I had him on Facebook until I think at some point he wrote me on Instagram and said, "Hey Fears, I'm getting rid of my Facebook." But he goes, he goes, but I'm just letting you know I didn't like defriend you or anything. He goes, I've had enough of Facebook. He goes, I still have my fan page up, so I liked his fan page, and he goes, I'll still keep you on Instagram though, so I have him as a friend on Instagram. And I was like, cool, man. I'm like, yeah, if you don't like Facebook, you don't like Facebook. Or he said, I can't remember. He said something like that. But puppets are better. Real life props are better. Real life sets are better than all that green screen crap. So whenever the actors see 100-foot Noah's Ark, it's going to probably look better on film. So when you see all them behind the scenes and when I watched it, the fucking boat is huge. It's not even a whole boat. It's a half a boat. And I was like, well, for a half a boat, that's one cool fucking set, my friends. I'm going to put these back because if I don't, you guys know it'll bug the hell out of me. So yeah. This is the new one, too. I've got the old one in the other room. So yeah. Anyway. So what I did like about it was the big sets. Good actors. It is funny. It's just not as funny as the first one, but it is funny. It's got some cool celebrities. John Goodman's in it. John Goodman is in it, and of course Morgan Freeman as God. He plays a funny God. Plus, he's a great fucking actor. Anything he's in is spectacular, my friends. So all that is really good. I'd say my favorite scene. All the scenes of him and his family building the ark are pretty funny scenes. And then when he's trying to shave and he talks to God and says, "Come on, man, a beard, really?" And then like God says something like, "Well, Noah had a beard." He's like, "I'm not Noah. I don't need a beard." And then he's like, "Well, you're going to be Noah now." And the beard just keeps getting longer no matter how hard he shaves and tries to hide the beard. It just keeps growing. So that scene was funny. So I'd say those two scenes are my favorites. But yeah, a few scenes were boring, but most of it was pretty good. So 8 out of 10. Does Fears think you guys should check it out? It's worth a watch. It's worth a watch. But I don't know if you'd buy it. I only got it because it was like $50 or $1 at Goodwill. So there we are. So there we are, my friends. But it's definitely worth a watch. All right, anyway. So there it is. All right. Fears forgot to put in the title that I did a nerd haul today, so I'm going to have to add that into the title after this is done. So let's do the nerd haul. All right. For all the ladies out there, Yo, Visions, what's up? I didn't know if you were going to make it, buddy. Good to see you. Good to see you. Visions, I told everybody that you may be hanging out with your brother. I remember you said that. So I said Visions may make it, he may not, so you probably just got done hanging out with your brother. You told me yesterday you were going to grab some pizza hanging out with your brother. I hope the hangout was good, my friend. Was it? Was it a good hangout? Probably was. You know, you're hanging out with your bro. Pizza. What toppings did you get? I'm going to guess sausage, pepperoni, and bacon. 3 toppings. That's what I'm going to guess. By the way, happy birthday to your dad. Happy birthday. And, Visions, if you look up here, Chicken Wizard, Carmine, and somebody else said some really nice comments about your dad. So, and I prayed, and I prayed for you and your dad and your whole family last night before I went to work, and on the stream, and I'm going to do it today too. So, I don't know your dad's name. I don't know if you want to say it in the chat, but Mr. Visions, happy birthday, my friend. I never knew you, but Visions has told me a couple things about you. You seem like a really cool fucking guy. And happy birthday. Happy birthday. Chicken Wizard says, oh shit, yeah, Visions is here. That's most definitely what's up. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Vision says, that's what's up, Chicken Wizard. Yeah, hung out for a spell. I got a triple pepperoni. Oh, so I was close. I was close. So you just got pretty much just double or triple the pepperoni. Okay, got it. So I was kind of close. I said pepperoni, I said sausage, and I said bacon. That's one of my favorite meat lovers pizza. Like, you know, whenever I go home to Emo's, they're like, well, a meat lovers is you get every single meat. So sometimes I get that. I'll be like, oh yeah, put every single meat on it. Other times, I'll just pick out my 3 favorite meats. I love bacon on pizza. I love sausage on pizza, and I love pepperoni. So sometimes I jump back and forth. I'll be like, so sometimes when I go home to Missouri, Chicken Wizard, I'll be like, give me the biggest fucking emo pizza. Every single meat. Right here. Right now. And they're like, do you want a drink? I'm like, yeah. Coca-Cola. Now. 20 minutes later, I'm scarfing that bad boy down. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah. So, Chicken Wizard, when I get into town, maybe we can hang out. Well, we're definitely going to hang out, Chicken Wizard, because I know you said you wanted to. We gotta get on some emos, my friend. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Well, I'm glad you got to hang out with your brother for a little bit, Vision. That's pretty awesome. I almost got it right. You just got triple the pepperoni. So, yeah. Let's see. It's Papa Murphy's, kind of funny that a triple pepperoni is cheaper than the regular pepperoni. But, yeah, all meats are good. I like pineapple and tomatoes, too. Oh, Lord! No! No! No pineapple, man. Are you serious? You're gonna deface a pepperoni pizza with pineapple? No! Actually, I like pineapple. I just don't like pineapple on a pizza. I would rather just eat pineapple as a fruit by itself. But to each their own, my friend. But I do like pepperonis. I do like all meats. I just jump back and forth. So yeah. All of a sudden, someone writes in the chat, "Fears you're being over dramatic." I was being a little over dramatic. I'll be honest. I was. But yeah. But to me, pineapple does not deserve to be on a pizza. I'm just saying, my friends. I'm just saying. Yo, Pretend Stories. He says, "Hey, Fears, guess what? Happy Thursday." Well, happy Thursday to you, too. But yeah, let's see. I'll be at the toy show for sure. Nice. Well, after the toy show, Chicken Wizard, we should totally hang out then. Because I'll have like a week. I'm going to try and get, if not a whole week off, 2 weeks off. I'm going to try. Because Fears needs a vacation. Boy, do I. So, yeah. So, maybe after the toy show, we can definitely grab some eats, my friend. Because we definitely need to hang out. So, yeah. And Chicken Wizard, by God, this time, you better let me upload some of you in the vlog. So I'm gonna take your request this time and not put you in the vlog. But the next time, I don't care. You're getting in that vlog because you deserve to be in a vlog, my friend. You are an epic friend and you're an epic fan and you deserve to be in the vlog. So yeah. So I'm just joking. Next time, Chicken Wizard, if you want to, I'll ask you before I film. I'll be like, do you want to be in it this time? If you don't, I'll just film around you. But we're definitely going to get a photo like we did last time. So yeah. But good to see you, Pretend Stories. Sweet and spicy. Oh yeah, that's what's up. Oh yeah. I like a little sweet and spicy, but I'll be honest, no pineapple. No pineapple. That's just me, Visions. That's just me. I do like pineapple just by itself, you know? And I've been eating a lot of fruit lately and a lot of vegetables because I've been losing weight. So hopefully whenever we hang out, Chicken Wizard, you'll see that Fear's lost a little bit of weight. I have lost weight. I haven't lost all the weight I want to, but I, you know, with every new day, you know, a pound here, a calorie there. We're working on it. All right. Let's get to the nerd hall. For all you ladies out there, oh! Check these bad boys out. Ladies, listen, I'm single. I'm ready to mingle. I don't know what lady wouldn't find this sexy, but Guru underwear. Yeah. Mandalorian. Picture a sexy Fears smoking a cigarette with only these on. You know, sex appeal. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, baby. Ooh! That's what I'm talking about. You thought that was hot, ladies? Well, watch this. Get ready to be stunned. More Mandalorian underwear. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And Fears doesn't even smoke cigarettes, but I just thought I would add that into the story to make you fucking lose your mind and laugh. Because I love making my fans laugh. But usually Fears does not smoke, but just picture Fears in that moment. And you're like, I can see it. I can see it. Anyway, there it is. I need to lose weight as well. I'm a big guy. You're not that big, Chicken Wizard, I'll be honest. You know? I mean, you weren't that big. Like, it was just cool to hang out with you, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I definitely need to lose some weight. I definitely do. Because I want to make it past 60, you know? I don't want to be like, I don't want to die at 55, 500 pounds, you know? All right. I've never heard of these movies. I'm going to do Walmart first. And then we'll go over to Goodwill. So, I've never heard of these movies, but it looked kind of like half a thriller and half a horror movie. So they looked pretty cool. They're a dual set, and I thought, all right, I'll give them a go. I've never heard of it. I don't know what it's about, but A Quiet Place 1 and 2. So yeah, I've never heard of it, but I read the back, and apparently it's like a monster or something, and if they speak, then the monster will hunt them down. And it's like in a futuristic world, they can't speak. So I'm going to be like, if they don't speak at all during this movie, and it's just all them doing hand movements and being like gestures like, you, get the fuck over here. Now, you, get the fuck over here right now. That's going to be a hilarious movie. But I've never heard of this. And I like that it was a dual set, so I was like, all right, well, now I don't even have to hunt down the sequel. I'll just watch them both and just review them both, so there it is. Anyway, I love that the couch is right there that I can throw everything on. Because one time somebody said, I don't know who it was, some fan said, Fears, when you throw things off camera, do they hit the wall? And I'm like, well, obviously not. Because you would hear a little ding, if it hit the wall. Plus, I said, I just bought that stuff, and I take very good care of my thing. I said, I throw it over there because it lands on something soft. And in my mind, I'm like, that should be self-explanatory. I shouldn't have to explain that. Apparently, I did. Anyway. Pretend Story says, good to see you as well, John. Well, it's always a pleasure to see all of my fans. But yes, it is good to see you, my friend. Few bumps of coke will fix all your weight problems over time. This is true. This is very true. Vision says, hey, Fears, do you ever dig through those $5 bins at Walmart? Oh, yes, Visions. You know me all too well. I check out the main DVD and Blu-ray section, but on the way out, there's two $5 bins, and I hunt through it. And sometimes, most of them are DVDs, but every once in a while, they'll throw some Blu-ray gems in there, for sure, my friend. All right, next. I got a new magnet. Pretty cool. And then, yes, Fears is a nerd. And whenever I mail things off, either for fans or for my family, I love putting cool stickers on my letters, or whenever I send someone a birthday card or a Christmas card. So I was running out of stickers. I'm just joking. You guys know that's a lie. Fears has a shitload of stickers. But I can't get enough of stickers, so I got myself some Justice League of America stickers. So there it is. Anyway, I do look through those bins, though. Oh, yeah. I mean, you would be an idiot if you didn't look through those bins, because I find a lot of gems in there. And you know what, Visions? I have yet to go to FYE in about a month and a half. So, Randall, definitely next week when I come to see you, buddy, I think we're going to have to make an FYE run. Because I find many more gems there, for sure. A lot of old stuff. I'll be honest, Visions. Everything except for one thing that you've said, oh, Fears, you got to check out, I found at FYE. The only one that you said that I didn't find at FYE, I found that Dead End Drive-In at V-Stock. But anything that you've told me to find, I've found. I'm still on the hunt for that Nazi, whatever the hell it is, Nazi Surfer Must Die, and then I have not. I'm going to have to order them. I have Toxic Avenger 2, 3, and 4. They are so old and they're so hard to find. I'm probably just going to have to order them on Blu-ray online. So yeah. Another movie that I want to see that someone told me about. I used to watch it with my dad, but it was always on television. Visions, have you ever heard of this? I don't know, maybe you and your dad maybe watched it, or maybe you just watched it. Have you ever heard of the movie version with Clint Eastwood? They made a television version of it, and then they made a movie version. But it's Clint Eastwood's in it, and it's Escape from Alcatraz, where he plays 3 guys escape from Alcatraz, and then a lot of people don't know if they made it to shore or if they drowned. And it's based on a true story, and he plays Frank Morse. And Frank Morse was like a super genius. He was like the most educated person in that prison, and it's based on a true story. And he was the guy that came up with like making the life vests out of raincoats, and making the boat out of raincoats and all that. And then he took a bunch of he ripped out a bunch of paper out of magazines, and he and he wetted them and molded it into a human head, and he made a fake dummy to put in his bunk while they were working on their boat. And he would take a spoon and he carved out the back of his cell a hole. And I was like, oh, that's cool. And I remember watching that with my dad when I was young. I need to get that on Blu-ray. It's such a good movie because it's based on true events, and they were able to escape. Now, the only thing is, people don't know if they made it to shore or not. So yeah. Oh shit! Are you serious? Wow. Vision says, that's weird. I had planned on watching that tonight. Well, I had no idea. That's even weirder, Vision. So you have heard of it. Okay. It's a good watch. Watch it, my friend. All right, I'm going to continue on. Oh, that's right, Jason. Fears is at Steelbook number 52. Oh, shit. The Avengers. Oh, shit. Steelbook, baby, 52. Oh, yeah. Nice. So, it's got a crap load of bonus features. I'll tell you that much. It's got a really cool picture of Loki on the front. It's got all the Avengers on it. So hell yeah. I don't know who's Fears' favorite Avenger in the Avengers. I jump back and forth. I love Iron Man, but I do like Captain America too, and Hulk. Thor's okay. Black Widow, she doesn't really have any powers. She's just really good at guns. And then Hawkeye, he's just good at shooting arrows, but he never misses. So, yeah. I don't know. I jump back and forth. I'm going to say Iron Man today. Anyway, there's that. Let's see. Vision says, man, I went to the Goodwill today and there's Blu-rays there for $6. I told you, Visions. Where I go for my Blu-rays at Goodwill, they're there for $2.50, my friend. So if you and your girlfriend ever come to visit Florida, I will take you to that Goodwill. It's like 15, 20 minutes away from my house. Not even $6, my friend. $2.50. That's why Fears will come home and I got a massive haul, so. And I find some gems there. Let's see. Chicken Wizard said, I used to love Sam Goody store at Mid Rivers Mall back in the day. Oh yeah. I remember that store, Chicken Wizard, but for some reason they took it out. But I swear to God, I'll be so pissed off. They better not take my two favorite stores out of there. They better not take Slackers out of there, because that's the best nerd store ever I've ever been to in Missouri, ever. And they better not take fucking V-Stock. Because sometimes when I go home, I'll find even more old movie gems at V-Stock than I ever did at FYE or Goodwill or Walmart, ever. So they better not take it out, or Fears will be, the wrath of Fears will shut upon them and be like, what the fuck are you doing? Don't take my nerd stores away from me, you bastards. I'm just saying. They better not take him out. Because Sam Goody was a good store in there, Chicken Wizard. It definitely was. All right. Next. Here's the movie gems that Fears found at Goodwill. All right. So the first one is Bohemian. So based on that band, based on that guy. So I've heard of that guy. I've listened to some of his music, but I love movies based on real events. So I thought that'll be a good watch. So there we are. There's that. And then I don't know what this is about. I've never heard of it. I've never seen it. I guess it's an action comedy. This Means War. So I thought I would give that a go. And someone just texted me, so I'm going to grab my phone here in a minute. And then I've never heard of this one. Hugh Jackman and Nicole Kidman in Australia. But every Australian movie I've watched so far, they're pretty good movie makers and actors. Mad Max was fucking great. All the Mad Maxes are great. That Dead End Drive-In was amazing. So I thought, well, if those are great, then this has got to be good. So, and sometimes you find them still with the plastic on them. So nobody has watched this. Plus, this is on there when they first probably had it at Walmart, because I definitely did not buy it for $7.99. You know, Fears would never buy a Blu-ray from Walmart. I mean, from Goodwill that expensive. No. I get those deals, my friends. $2.50. So yeah. This one's based on a true story. I don't know what it's about, but The Upside, and it says based on a true story on true events. So I always love movies based on real life or an event that happened. So I've never heard of this, but hopefully it's going to be a good watch. A little bit of Tomb Raider. Oh yeah. And I love the character. It pisses me off. It's supposed to be Laura Croft. Lara Croft? Give me a fucking break. Everybody calls her Laura Croft. So whoever invented that game really wanted to piss people off. Lara Croft? Lara? I'm like, really? Really? Laura Croft, not Lara Croft, but whatever. Anyway, I've never seen the movie version, so I thought I would give it a go. I've seen the older ones where Angelina Jolie played Tomb Raider. I've seen those, but I've never seen... I don't even know who this woman is, so I've never seen... that's her name right there. So, I'll give it a go. I guess this is based off the new video game, because I remember Conan O'Brien played it on Clueless Gamer, and I remember him playing the new version of Lara Croft. So yeah. So I've never played the new version of Tomb Raider, but I played the old versions when I was growing up. So there we are. And then I don't know what this is either. Wanderlust. But it's got Paul Rudd in it, and he's fucking hilarious. I love that guy. So these are all the movies that I found at Goodwill. So just more and more to the collection, my friends. Anyway. And then I found this really cool shirt. As you guys know, ever since Fears was a wee little lad, a wee little Fears, I've loved space. Always. I've always found space interesting, so when I saw this shirt, I said, well, I must add this to the collection. It's from the Kennedy Space Center, and it says, failure is not an option. Apollo 13, Kennedy Space Center. So check that out. It's pretty awesome. Pretty sweet. So I thought I would add that to the collection, my friends. And last but not least, Fear's got some more socks. Because this carpet in my apartment sucks. And I'm always getting holes in my socks. And I can't stand it whenever I get a hole in a sock. My little toe pops out and I'm like, yeah, that's driving me fucking nuts. And I throw those socks away and I get new socks. So yeah. So there it is. There's the haul, my friends, for today. So yeah. And I don't think I've ever seen any of those movies. I don't think. I think the close I've watched them play that video game, but I've never played it. But none of those movies that I got over there, I've yet to see. Oh, except for Avengers. I've seen Avengers, but all the ones from Goodwill I have not seen. Remember when Paul Rudd was in Halloween 6? That was his first film, Chicken Wizard. He did a couple of commercials before that, but that was his first film ever. It was Halloween 6. Have you ever seen Paul Rudd? His very first professional acting job, he was in, I believe it was a Nintendo commercial. He walks into this parking lot and he's playing, it's either Super Nintendo or it's Sega Genesis or something like that. And then when he walks into the parking lot, this lightning bolt like hits the ground in the parking lot. And an explosion happens or something, and then all of a sudden, a big, like, screen pops up, and then, because of the explosion, the console is on a table, and he walks up to the table, and he just keeps playing video games, and he's, for some reason, I think he's got, like, a trench coat on or something, but I think his very first acting gig was that either Nintendo or Sega commercial, but his first movie was Halloween 6. What a way to start your career. Battling Michael Myers? I'd do that in a heartbeat, my friends. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And then, last but not least, I got my friend a nice little card. So, yeah. Because it's his birthday coming up. So, yeah. So, there we are. But anyway. Have you seen that, Chicken Wizard? You've seen Halloween 6, surely. You're a big horror fan like me and Pixel and Visions and all that. I mean, you were wearing a Sleepaway Camp shirt. As soon as I saw you, you tapped me on the shoulder. I'm like, oh, shit, Visions would love that shirt. And he's like, and I think you said something like, what do you mean, Fears? I'm like, well, Visions loves Sleepaway Camp. I'll be honest, Visions, that movie is fucking weird, man. like that big fat guy's trying to hook up with Angela or whatever the hell her name is, and I'm like, well, that guy looks like he's 40, so he's being a pedo. Plus, Angela, it's not even Angela. Angela is a dude with a penis, and then she's like massaging her boyfriend's hair at the end of the film, and his bloody chopped off head is just sitting in her lap, and she gets up and she's all like, all that shit, you know what I'm saying? And then there's blood all over her chest, and then you see you see her penis. Then I can't figure out if her aunt is a guy or a girl. You know, at times I'm like, that's a guy portraying a woman as the aunt, or it's a woman just talking in a very deep voice, like a dude. So, yeah, that movie's all crazy. Plus, it makes no damn sense. It makes no damn sense whatsoever. I can understand if one person dies, right? You know, but the cops, usually cops or any authority in horror movies, are so fucking dumb. They're like, well, you know, it was an isolated incident. You know, someone died. I'm sure the rest of the camp will be fine. You people are fucking morons. If that really happened in real life, they'd be like, listen, we're going to send all the kids home. Someone died. We don't want anyone else to die. So, yeah, we're just going to, like, close down the camp. You know, we'll see you next year. They leave the camp open, and they don't even think about shutting the camp down until, like, 4 people die. And I'm like, you people are fucking morons. As soon as someone would die, I'd be like, yep, Fears is out of here. Peace, deuce. You guys are on your own. I'd be halfway down the street by then. I would pack my bags so quick, and I'd be like, I'm fucking out of here. You guys can do whatever the hell you want, but someone died. I'm out. Peace. Deuces. But again, it's a horror movie, so if they shut down the camp, then there would be no movie. So I get it. But I just watched these, and I'm like, you people are fucking morons. So yeah. And again, I don't know how they can make sequels of this, Visions. How the fuck does Angela... She, like, murdered, like, 8 people or more. I can't remember how many people she murders in the first one. How can she come back for the sequel, you know? How? Everyone knows her name and her face. They can't put 2 and 2 together. Plus, the police will be looking for her ass. So, and she comes back not just for a second time. She comes back in the 3rd one and in the 4th one. So she comes back 3 times to that camp. 3 more times to raise chaos and havoc. I don't get it. I just don't get it. But I can't wait to watch 2, 3, and 4. Oh, man. Let's see. Chicken Wizard says, oh, yeah, buddy. Perfect recap. Well, I do my best. That movie's weird, though. It's good. It's good, but there's a lot of crazy shit in there. Transvestite shit, you know. Then that big fat guy gets his face burned off. Plus, the big fat guy is a pedo because he's trying to hook up with, like, Angela's, like, what, 13 in the film? And Angela, again, is not even Angela. Angela is a dude, so it's even worse. The big fat guy is trying to do some pedo shit on a boy that's, like, 13, 14 years old. And I'm just shaking my head like, dude, what the fuck? You know? So, there's a lot of crazy shit in that movie. But for a horror film, pretty good horror film. It's weird as hell, but good horror film. I need to see some movie, Visions. I don't know the name of it, but one of my buddies from Missouri said, Fears, I don't know the name of it. He goes, but it's a crazy horror movie where some mom goes nuts on her daughter, and she's screaming at the top of her lungs, like, what? You used wire hangers? No more hangers! And she goes fucking ballistic. And I was like, well, that sounds hilarious. And I don't know the name of it, but you guys probably know what it is. And he goes, oh, yeah, Fears. He goes, I watched it with my girlfriend, and the mom just has these incredible urges of rage. And she's like, I can't believe you used these wire hangers. You fucking bitch! No more wire hangers! And I'm like, damn. So she goes nuts on her daughter. And he goes, oh, yeah, Fears. She can't stand wire hangers. And I was like, I'll ask my buddies. I'm like, they'll know what it is. So I may have to add that to the list, my friends. So if you know what that is, let me grab the list and I will write it down and I will add it to the list. But I don't know the name of it. And my friend sent me a link a YouTube video, and it didn't have the name of the movie. It just had, I guess somebody re-uploaded it. It said, Angry Mom Screams Over Hangers or something like that, and I watched it. This was a couple weeks ago, and I forgot to tell you about it. So do you guys know the name of that movie? Oh, wait. This ain't the list. Hang on. Where's the list? There's the list. I need to write this on a better piece of paper. This is like, it's getting quite old. I need to rewrite the list, my friends. So yeah, do you know the name of it? Let's see if I can find it on YouTube. Let's see if I can find it on YouTube real quick. Hang on. I'll find it. Let's see. Let me write it in. Let's see. I'm just gonna write in Mother Goes Nuts Over Wired Hangers. Let's see here. What's it called? Oh, there it is. There it is. It's called Mommy Dearest. No wire hangers ever seen. Oh, Lord. There it is. Mommy Dearest. I found it. No more hangers, you fucking bitch. Why no love? Why no love for the wire hangers? I don't get it. Apparently it's a horror movie, though, and she absolutely loses her mind over wired hangers. So let's watch it real quick. Let's watch the, oh, Lord. Here we go.
And she cares about me!
Ah!
Oh, wire hangers! What's wire hangers doing in this closet when I told you no wire hangers ever?
She is going fucking nuts over these wire hangers. She's like, listen, bitch, I may have to cut my own daughter. I may have to cut a bitch because you put those fucking wire hangers in the, in the closet when I told you not to. Oh, Lord.
Work till I'm half dead, and I hear people saying she's getting old. What do I get? A daughter! Who cares as much about the beautiful dresses I give her? And she cares about me! What's wire hangers doing in this closet? Answer me! I buy you beautiful dresses!
I buy you beautiful dresses, you little bitch! How dare you! You put those fucking wire hangers. Get them out of there! Get them out of the fucking closet, you motherfucker. Oh, my Lord. I think I have to add this to the list. I must add it to the list. This lady is going nuts over these wire hangers.
Now you treat them like they were some dish rag. You do. $300 dress on a wire hanger. We'll see how many you got in Eden's from here. We'll see.
I can't take this seriously. No one in real life would go that fucking nuts over a wire hanger. If they do, then they're out of their mind, you know. That's hilarious. All right, Mommy Dearest. I'm adding it to the list. Let's see. I think it's Stephen King's Carrie. Oh, no, I've seen Stephen King. I just found it. It's called Mommy Dearest. I literally, it popped up. I wrote, Mother Goes Crazy Over Wire Hangers. And it popped up. So it's called Mommy Dearest. I don't know what it's about. My friend only sent me that link, and after I watched it a couple weeks ago, I deleted the link, and but it was on my mind. So yeah, Visions. I thought you would have known for sure what that was. But Chicken Wizard beat you to it. But I'm sure you knew what it was. All right, Mommy Dearest. Let's see. Does it give a date of when it's made? Let's see. Mommy Dearest. What year is it? Let's see. Hang on. I'll find it. Mommy Dearest. What? I always like to put the year because then I know what I'm looking for. Mommy Dearest. Let's see. What year is it? It looks 80s or 70s. Let's see here. Oh. 1981. Okay. Wow, that is an old film. 1980. That's like 2 years before I was born. Damn. Mommy Dearest, 1981. All right, I got it. I got it. Cool. Well, what did we learn today? You put those fucking wire hangers back, you son of a bitch. How dare you? How dare you? Unbelievable. You fucking bitch. You fucking bitch. You fucking bitch. You using that wire hanger, you fucking bitch? How about I whip your ass with that wire hanger? How about that shit? Unbelievable. That went nuts. They were going nuts. Let's see. I got those two movies confused. Similar mother-daughter thing. Yeah, the mother went crazy in Carrie. But Carrie had the last laugh, as we all know. Her and mother went to hell. The house burnt down. The house slumped down into the earth, and they all went to hell. So, plus Carrie killed a bunch of people. I'd say the worst death in that is PJ Soul's character. She's played a lot of nice roles, but man, she played the biggest bitch I've ever seen on film in Carrie. And she kills her and her asshole boyfriend in the film, John Travolta. I think that was his first film, or it was one of his first films. And she flips the car, and they crash in the car, and the car sets on fire and blows up. And I was like, oh yeah, Carrie getting some mega revenge, motherfuckers. That's right. So I enjoyed Carrie tremendously, you know? I really enjoyed that movie. It's a crazy-ass movie, but Carrie, thumbs up. Now, I laughed my ass off when someone told me, hey, Fears, they made a Carrie 2. And I was like, how is that possible? She went to hell in the first one. But apparently it's another girl that has powers and stuff. So yeah. So at some point, I'll have to watch number 2. So yeah. Vision says, I've never seen that one. Well, Visions, let me know what you think of Escape from Alcatraz. Were you joking, buddy? Or are you actually going to watch that tonight? Because I was like, I wonder if Visions has ever seen... Because you like old movies, too, like I do. And I remember me and my dad watching that. It was on TV, like, one night. And my dad's like, oh, you'll like this movie, John. He goes, only 3 people ever escaped from Alcatraz. And I was like, oh, that's cool. And then when I was a kid, the first time I went to California... It was me, my mom, my dad, my brother, and I think my grandma, my British grandma, my mom's mom came with us, and we went to Los Angeles, we went to San Francisco. I saw the Golden Gate Bridge. We saw the Mrs. Doubtfire house. We saw that road that's in San Francisco that like curves like that all the way down. And then we took the Alcatraz tour. And then we watched that movie, and Clint Eastwood was pretty badass in that movie. I need to get it on Blu-ray, though. I definitely need to get it on Blu-ray. So, yeah, I've seen it before, but it's a pretty cool film. So, yeah. And he's pretty young in that film. I'd say Clint Eastwood looks like he's, I don't know, middle 30s in that film. That's a guess, though. Anyway. The girlfriend says you should totally redo that entire movie like that. Oh, what? The No More Hangers? I mean, that would be a good parody. Like, Randall should come over and be like, hey, Fears, I bought you a new shirt. And then he puts it on a wire hanger, and I'm like, Randall, you fucking son of a bitch. And he's like, what, Fears? I just thought I'd grab a hanger and put it. Like, what? You didn't use a plastic hanger? You used a wire hanger? Oh, you son of a bitch. I'll fucking kill your ass, I swear to God, you know? That would be a funny parody. And then all of a sudden it like cuts to me, and I'm like, no more hangers! Ah! You know, going nuts with it. That would be great. That would be pretty awesome. All right, so the minute I hang out with Randall, we may have to do that. We may have to do it. I've been inspired. I downloaded it last night to watch today. I think I've already seen it, though. It's good. Well, even though you've already seen it, I'd watch it again. It's a really good film, my friend. It's a really good one. So, yeah. I got that, and then with Charles... Ooh, that's a good one. Steve McQueen. All right, nice. Nice. I still need to see that Charles Bronson movie. He's in what's that? It's like that post-apocalyptic world. It's like in the future. He's like the last man left on the earth. I forgot the name of it. I wrote it down. Hang on. It's on the list. Hang on. What is it? I wrote it on the list. Where is it? Because you guys told me about it, because I love those futuristic movies where the future is either gone to shit, like Mad Max, or the future is amazing. And I know I wrote it down. Hang on. It's on the list. Hang on. And Charles Bronson is in the first Planet of the Apes. I believe. He's in the first one. Hang on. The Omega Man. That's what it is. He's in the Omega Man. It's right here. I wrote it down. Right here. So I want to see that one too. But I forgot that he was in the first Planet of the Apes, and they made Planet of the Apes like in the 70s, and I love those old movies. Oh my god. So yeah. I love the Death Wish movies. Death Wish. I think you guys have told me about that. Oh, no. Randall told me it. Chicken Wizard, are you getting that mixed up with Death Race? Because remember, I watched the remake of Death Race, and isn't Charles Bronson in the first 70s version of Death Race? Or is there another movie called Death Wish? So, or is that something completely different? I'm getting those movies mixed up, I think. Thanks for the heart, whoever did that. Oh shit, Vision says, Randall, you ignorant slut. Oh shit. That was pretty good. That was good. Oh lord. Yeah, Randall, what the hell? Unbelievable. I should go over right now and bitch slap Randall right in the face for using a wire hanger. Unfucking believable. Randall, we're gonna have to have a serious chat next weekend, my friend. Unfucking believable. Unbelievable. No, Randall, you know I love you, buddy. I'm just joking around. That would be a good parody, though. You just see Fears come in and fucking lose his mind. What the hell, Randall? Like, you think you can just walk in here and do and say whatever the hell you want? This is my closet, bitch. How dare you not use a plastic fucking hanger? And Fears happens to have one right here. Plastic fucking hangers! You son of a bitch! No wire hangers here! Unfucking believable. I'm just joking. That'd be, oh god. The more I keep saying it, the more I think it must happen. Anyway. Poppin' and locking, boys. Oh, Lord. Was thinking about doing Death Wish 1, They Rule. I don't know. You guys have told me. I need to get the original Death Race, because Randall told me about Death Race. But is Death Wish, is that something else? I thought Charles Bronson was in Death Race 2. Was he? Visions, Chicken Wizard, is he? Let me look it up. I think I'm getting confused on those. Let's see. Jeff Goldblum, rapes, murders family, goes on out for revenge. Oh. I don't know if I've ever seen Death Wish. Let me watch the trailer. Let's see this. Because I know you guys told me about the original Death Race, and oh man, the 70s one. Listen, I love the remake, because that was the first one I saw, and it has that British actor in it, Jason Statham or whatever the hell his name is, and that was good. And he kills like 9 to 10 people in the Death Race, and it's awesome. And I was like, well, if the remake's awesome, I can only imagine how epic the first one was. And I remember you guys said, oh yeah, Fears, you gotta watch Death Race 1971. Randall told me about it. Then I watched the trailer and I was like, oh yeah, that's going on the list. So yeah, alright, Death Wish. Death Wish. I've never heard of Death Wish. Trailer. Let's see, when was it made? Death Wish trailer. Let's see here. They must have remade it, because there's one with, let's see, Death Wish 2017. And then there's Death Wish 1974. Okay, so you guys are probably thinking of the original. Then there's Death Wish 2, 1982. Death Wish 3, 1985. Oh, damn, they made a lot of these. Oh, Lord. Then they remade it in 2017 with, oh, I forgot his name. Oh, what the hell is his name? The guy out of, oh, I'm having a brain fart. What the fuck? Die Hard. What? Bruce Willis. Bruce Willis. I was like, what the hell? I couldn't think of his name for a second. I was like, what the hell? So apparently they made a remake of it, 2017. Right on. All right, well, what's... Well, I didn't know they had Death Wish 3, 2, and 4 and all that. Let's watch the original. Death Wish trailer, 1974, so it's an old-ass film. But usually I love all those old-ass gems, you know. Trailer 1, let's watch this. Let's see what happens.
EVE Online on Mac immerses you in a universe with thousands of star systems.
Visions, are all the sequels pretty good? Or is, like, the first one your favorite? Because usually that's how it goes. Usually, like, the first one will be fucking epic, right? The first one will be fucking epic. And usually, the more sequels they make, they become shittier and shittier, you know? That's why sometimes I'm like, sequels. Sometimes I like sequels, sometimes I don't. Give you an example. Halloween 1, fucking epic. Halloween 2, pretty good. Halloween 3, it's so bad it's good. Halloween 4, it's alright. Halloween 5, fucking sucks. Halloween 6, that's okay. 7 is okay. 8 is fucking terrible. And then the Rob Zombie remakes, they're pretty good. And then Halloween 2018 is fucking fantastic. Halloween Kills is pretty good. And then the last Halloween Ends, is fucking goddamn terrible. I'd rather open up the Blu-ray case, puke in it, close it up, and resend it back to the distributor. Because Halloween Ends is fucking goddamn terrible. And I hate it. Anyway, they start getting a bit wacky because I think 3, he's fighting a whole neighborhood gang with like bazookas and stuff. Oh god. Really? Oh man. So probably like 1 and 2 is good and like 3 and 4 are probably fucking terrible. Alright, let's watch the first trailer. Alright, here we go. Death Wish 1974 trailer 1. Alright, I can't wait. Let's see it.
Never before.
Alright, here we go.
Enjoy a typical afternoon in New York City.
Oh, nice. Nice narration. There you go.
Groceries, man.
Wow, Jeff Goldblum looks super young in this. I don't know if this was his first film, Visions, but it's probably one of his first. He looks super young in this. Like, he looks like he's 22, 23 in this. I've never seen Jeff Goldblum this young. Damn. He looks a little different, younger. Because I'm so used to the wacky, hilarious Jeff Goldblum that we love and know now. He looks so different. All right, well, let's continue on. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. They just break into this lady's house and they're going nuts. They're putting, like, Nazi symbols on her wall, spray painting it. This one bald-headed guy, like, throws her on the couch. All right, this is getting interesting quick. They start going nuts on this lady.
My name is Paul Kersey. How's my wife?
I'm sorry. She died a few minutes ago, Mr. Kersey.
Any chance of catching these men?
There's a chance, sure.
Just a chance.
I'd be less than honest if I gave you more hope, Mr. Kersey.
This is Paul Kersey.
So it's not really a horror film. This looks more like an action-adventure kind of thriller. Like, something happens to his family member, and then he's like, I'm not going to let these assholes, like, kill her. Like I'm going to take them down. So it's kind of like a revenge movie. That's cool. It seems pretty cool. It seems pretty interesting so far.
The story of a man who decided to clean up the most violent town in the world.
Listen to him. Give me the money.
He begins where all the super cops leave off.
Bugging has gone down by...
This looks really good.
$9.50 a week to $4.70 if you reported last week.
You understand not so many people know that.
And you want to keep it that way, huh?
Oh, no, we have to keep it that way, Inspector. This whole city would explode. And if this...
Oh shit, he was reading the paper on the subway. This fucking jackass just comes up, takes a knife, and just rips his paper, and the fucking Charles Bronson character's like, what, motherfucker? You ripped my newspaper? Well, why don't I just shoot you right in the chest with a gun? And he just blows the guy away. Well, that was pretty cool.
Listening to my voice, I urge him in the name of law and order to desist from this one-man crusade and turn himself into the police.
This is pretty good.
Let's see the money, man.
Call him a
All
mad...
right, I'm going to pause it. I'm already sold. I got to add this. 1974 Death Wish. All right. To the many of the list. I'm running out of... You know what? I'm going to put it right up here next to Death Race 2000. Right up here. So, Death Wish. Death Wish. What is it? 1974. It just always helps to have the year. Because then, sometimes like when you're trying to find it online or if you go to FYE, the guy always asks me at FYE, he's like, hey, Fierce, do you have the year? And I'm like, sometimes I have the year, sometimes I don't. So, whenever I can get the year, because I always bring this list to FYE. So, yeah. So, next week when I hang out with Randall and we go to Randall's FYE out near Daytona, I'm going to bring this. So, yeah. All right, let's finish the trailer. But this was looking good already, and I was like, all right. I'm like, this already warrants me to put it on the list. So, hell yeah. Let's finish it, though, because it looks really badass.
Call him a hero. Either way, he's always on target.
We want you to get out of New York. Permanently.
Never make a death wish. Because a death wish always comes true. And you get to love it.
This looks really good. All right, just for shits and giggles, let's watch the sequel. Let's watch the sequel. You know what? It's getting pretty late. I'll save the sequel. Watch it for later. Let me watch the first movie. I can't believe they made. Visions? Did they make 3 of them or did they make 4 of them? Because I'm seeing right now. I'm seeing the second one trailer. And I'm seeing the third trailer. But do they make 4? And then the remake. Then they've got the Death Wish remake trailer, 2017 with Bruce Willis. I forgot his name for a second. I was like, "Fears you love Die Hard." I'm like, you shouldn't. It's not that I forgot. I had a brain fart because now Bruce Willis, unfortunately, he's getting real sick and he hasn't made a film in a while, and it's sad, but he's getting older and his family started taking care of him. I've been reading on the news. He just keeps getting worse and worse. So that sucks because Bruce Willis is a fan-fucking-tastic actor, my friends. Yeah. It might be 5, and then the remake. Oh, shit, really? Oh, damn. Oh, Lord. Yo, the Swedish Traveler says hello. What's up, Swedish Traveler? Haven't seen you in a while. That's just too much. 5 and the remake? Just keep, 1 or 2. Don't make, I don't know. Well, it depends on... You said the first one and the second one are pretty good, but you said by the third and fourth one, he's just, killing people and shooting buildings with fucking bazookas and shit. And I'm like, oh, that sounds dumb. So, yeah. But that's how Hollywood works, you know. They take something good and then they fucking ruin it with a bazillion sequels. Anyway. So, yeah. I guess the only exception I would make would be, I love all the sequels to... there's not one sequel that I haven't liked out of the Jason series. I love every single Jason Voorhees movie. Even the remake. The remake's even good too. But all the ones from the 80s, all the 80s and 90s ones, superb. But some of the sequels to Halloween, even though I like Michael more than Jason Voorhees, some of the sequels to Michael is 5 absolutely is god awful. I've slept through Halloween 5 so many times. But 4's alright. Number 1 is awesome. Number 2 is great. 3 is so bad it's good. I do enjoy it because it's something different. 4 is pretty good. 5 is terrible. 6 is alright. 7 I do like. Halloween 8 is just fucking god awful. It's the Halloween Resurrection when they do a reality show in and have webcams and shit in Michael Myers' house, and I love it like when it's Michael versus that black guy and he's all about cooking. And you guys know what scene I'm talking about. He grabs like the pepper and like throws the pepper in Michael Myers' face. Then he takes the 2 kitchen knives and he's like, "Yeah, come on, Michael. You like sushi, motherfucker?" And I'm like, "You like sushi, motherfucker?" And I about lost my mind. And then I pretty much just turned it off after "you like sushi, motherfucker" because I couldn't take much more crap. So 8 is terrible. And then the Rob Zombie ones are alright. I like the Rob Zombie remake of Halloween 1. The remake of Halloween 2, it's okay. And then, like I said, Halloween 2018 is fan-fucking-tastic. It's amazing. And then Halloween Returns, it's alright. I'm sorry, Halloween Kills is alright. And then Halloween Ends is just terrible. Do not waste your fucking time on that movie. It's fucking terrible. I'd be like, give the money back. Give the money back to the producers and the filmmakers and go off and make another film because you wasted your damn time and your money and what the hell were you thinking? Anyway. Well, that's a good place to stop. I'm going to do the other 2 topics tomorrow. So I'm going to change it from future inventions and celebrity crushes to hanging out with the fans, Nerd Hall, and Evan Almighty review. But check out Evan Almighty. It's a good comedy. It's a good comedy. But Bruce Almighty is way better, my friends. Well, to end, let's go to the wall. All right. Let's see. What should I watch tonight? Oh, what do I want? What do I want to watch? Let's see here. I'll be honest. I've been watching a lot of reruns. A lot of reruns of The Big Bang Theory. I don't know. I've been on this Big Bang Theory kick. But, oh well. Alright, let's see. What do I want? What do I want? You know what? I'm going to go with Barbie. Barbie it is. And the only reason why I bought this, because Visions inspired me. He's like, Fears, he goes, I actually watched it with the girlfriend, and he goes, it was kind of funny, and it was all right. So I was like, all right. I said, what the hell? I'll give it a go. But yeah. So we'll see if Ryan Gosling can pull off Ken, and Margaret Robbie, we'll see if she can pull off Barbie. It's going to be a shitload of pink, I kid you not. So, will it be funny? She's having the best day ever. To live in Barbie land is to be a perfect being in a perfect place, unless you have a full-on crisis, or you're Ken. Oh, this sounds hilarious. There's a little bit of Barbie land right there. So, let's hope this wasn't a waste of Fears' time. Let's hope it's not a waste of money. We'll see. But this is the one I've selected for tonight. So there we are. Anyway. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream as always. As always, I always enjoy hanging out with you guys. You guys are the best. You guys are epic. You guys are amazing. Positive vibes to everybody. And you know what? Even though idiots make fun of me and make stupid videos, I'm sending positive vibes to them. Quit wasting your time making all these stupid troll videos, you know? Get on with life. Move on with life. Get yourself a life. You know what I'm saying? quit wasting. If you're going to make a video, make your own content. Quit stealing mine, you know? Make your own content like Fears does. Hilarious. That's what I call those people. Anyway, Fears loves you guys. Fears cares about you guys. Big shout out to the guy who waves at things. Thanks for the free t-shirt that you gave me, buddy, at Super RetroCon. I told you I would wear it in streams and in videos, my friend. I'll probably wash this and wear it next weekend with Randall because it is a comfy shirt. Anyway, Fears is going to skedaddle because I'm starving and I'm probably going to make some toast and I'm going to try and maybe get some soup down. I don't know, something little so I don't throw up again. I hope not because my stomach's starting to feel a little bit better, but it's still rockety, so we'll see. But anyway, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to FearsMan26, Fears Vlogs, second channel. Follow Randall, Lord Randall, Cameo Man 2021, and his second channel, The Mayor of Magic, my friends. Follow Pixel, Lord Pixel, the Lord of the Pylons. Oh yes, pylon after pylon after pylon, my friends. Follow Immortal, Mrs. Immortal, Tinder Immortal on Twitch. Follow the Sega Camp Gamer and Wear Camp at the Sega Camp Gamer 22 on Twitch. And I'm going to skedaddle. So, Fears loves you. Fears cares about you. I will see you later. Peace. Deuces. I'm taking off. And I'll see you guys later.